Здравейте и добре дошли в канала на моята козметика. Днешното видео е по-различно, защото имаме специален гост. Регионалният директор за Европа на марката LUMENE, Нееме Наарис. Аз лично съм огромен фен на LUMENE, знаете, така че много се вълнувам за разговора, който предстои и съм сигурна, че ще научим много нови неща, така че останете с нас. Hi Neeme, I'm so happy to have you here. I'm a huge fan of LUMENE, so I'm very excited about our conversation today.
Thank you for inviting. It's my pleasure to be here as well. Thank you.
I'm
glad to hear that you are a big fan of LUMENE.
Yeah, I'm always luminous because of my CC cream, so how can I not be?
Okay.
I have so many questions for you, but what I'm very curious to find out is how do you manage to stand out on the market? There is so many brands today, influencers promoting them. What distinguishes you from the other skincare and beauty brands?
Yeah, you are absolutely right. There are so many brands. I mean, huge amount of brands. Depends on the markets. Depends on the many different things. But I think what makes us so special or so different because we are valuing the three let's say main things. It is the water. Why water? Because the Finnish people, they love the water. Historically, already they have been surrounded by the water, by the Baltic Sea. Plus, in Finland, officially we do have almost 200,000 lakes,
wow.
and the water is part of the life. Definitely, have been centuries already. That's the one thing. The water is very heavily used in our products. We're using different waters, not just plain water. We are using the water from the Arctic, above the Arctic Circle, where the wildlife and nature is so pure, and we take the spring water only. Plus, we take water from the birch.
Yeah.
If you have heard the birch sap.
Yeah.
It's also very, very heavily used, and it contains so many nice ingredients like the huge amount of antioxidants, etc. Plus, we're using the berry waters, which is the newest, development in our production. We're using the cloudberry waters. We use the lingonberry waters and many other berry waters, which contains also the huge amount of antioxidants and the good things for the skin. Plus, nature. Obviously, we have been harvesting majority, or let's say almost 100% of our ingredients is from the wild nature. We started from the berry. All the story started from the berries.
Yes.
And I would say that cloudberry is the beginning moment. We started to develop from the cloudberries juices, waters, seed oils, all the good stuff for the skincare. Now we have moved forward, developed our assortment wider and wider, still continue to use not only berries anymore, but plus we have flowers, plus we have trees. For example, the maybe most let's say popular so-called superfood is at the moment the shaga. Have you heard about the shaga?
Tell me more about it.
Shaga is actually it's a mushroom which is growing on birch tree, and it's newest innovation.
Which product?
We do have it in Harmonia.
Yeah.
Line at the moment, but we're using in different lines. We are combining the recipes and formulas to get maximum out of the superfoods.
And what does it do, the mushroom?
If I should put the shaga on the graphics,
yeah,
all together with the other let's say superfoods, this is and containing antioxidants. This is number one by far.
Really?
And antioxidants, one of the best thing for the skin,
yeah,
for example. Obviously, but for Finnish people or Nordic people, I would say, not only Finnish people, the shaga is well-known medicine, not hundreds of years or even more. The first data where the people have been using the shaga is more than 1,200 years backwards.
It's a tradition,
evidence.
So that's so nice.
It has a kind of tradition, yeah, because you can use it as the liquid, yeah, fermenting it. You can use it as a powder, add to your morning porridge or to tea. It's very good, not for your skin, but for your body.
Which makes it also good for, yeah, both. That's amazing.
Sure.
And because LUMENE has been on the market for over 50 years and here in Bulgaria for 20, I'm curious, do you change because course, the market is changing. And how has LUMENE changed?
Lumene has been changed quite a lot. Just recently, we made a total brand revamp.
Okay.
It was starting from 2016 and ending up at 2018. But we have still not stopped our journey. I mean, so we have improved our recipes. We have developed the new technologies, which bit better than the old one, and keep going ahead. It's never endless story. I mean, I would say.
It's difficult to rebrand a brand that's already.
It is. It's let's say I'm the lucky guy. I'm being part of that journey, and it has been absolutely amazing how to make it even more stylish, fashionable, more natural. It's as I said before, that's still ongoing process. It's we have, for example, if you take you most probably know the Nordic Hydra range.
Yes.
We started in 2016, and if I would put the 5 different packages and 5 different products in front of you, you can see even from 2016 we have developed quite a lot.
That's the first product I had. I bought it from Denmark actually, and
great.
I remember the old packaging, completely different. And when I started using it in Bulgaria, at the beginning I couldn't believe it's the same brand. You know, I've tested that. I really like this product. So it really changed.
Yeah, that you're absolutely right. We thought that. The younger consumers are let's say more ready to welcome the new items and more ready to use the more natural products. What we say more natural, we even writing into the packaging. It is 98% natural. This is 96% natural. And be ready, guys. I mean, next year we are midsummertime. We are coming out with a product which we can say that this is 100% natural.
Seriously.
I'm talking about the biodegradable jar, for example.
Okay.
If you use your products, you can throw this jar to the forest, and it doesn't harm anything in nature. It's biodegradable.
That's a big change.
But it's a big project. Yeah. It's something what I can tell you that next year it will be on the market. But it will be test project. We'll see how it will be received, and we're still working on this project, but this is something where we want to be in near future, to say that we are 100% natural. This is the one thing, and why I touch the young consumers. Yeah. I don't want to say that we're not care about the mid-age group or older people, but the younger people, the mind setup is more, let's say, driven by the one thing, naturality. Yeah. Another thing is that sustainability, which is really important, and this is one of the biggest values in LUMENE at the moment.
Definitely.
Circular economy. What we have done lately, we have removed, for example, cello wrapping. It has been a big problem because in certain markets people are not trusting it if it's not wrapped into the cellophane, but we stopped to use it already 2 years ago. Plus we have minimized the weight of the jars, and for example last year we saved 40 tons of plastic what we would normally use before. Plus we are using partly recycled plastics. Wow. To making our new tubes and new jars, and this is the steps what we take every month and every year to go forward, and I'm sure that I'm pretty sure that maybe nowadays people are buying the brand. Yeah. Brands, they are loyal to the brands, but I think the young consumers who are not maybe using today the, let's say, skincare, or they don't need to use it now, but they will be in one day, and they are deciding on the brands who are more sustainable, more involved with the circular economy. Our aim to be carbon neutral free in 2025, and this is the target what we are planning to do, and I think that we are a small step ahead from the trends, and trends are coming and going, but sustainable thinking and leave your footstep as small as possible, or even don't leave it at all into the nature. It's our point, and that's the biggest difference. What I can say or highlight why the LUMENE is a bit different than others. We care maybe a bit more about nature and sustainable topics, and this is most probably the biggest difference.
That's amazing, because so many brands are actually being punished by the consumers because they don't care about nature, and you care about the consumers, the ingredients that you put in, and about the nature.
It contains so many small steps, but you put attention behind. even take our packaging.
Yeah.
We're using only the cartoon certified cartoons, which means that the woods used to produce this cartoon packages, they are collected harmless without any hurt for the nature. It's a small thing, but it's a big step ahead again.
It's a huge step, and here in Bulgaria we are slowly getting this mindset that it's important to care about nature, not only about yourself. So I'm so happy to be part of this, to be able to share this story with the people who watch us, so that they can hear that there is big brands that are actually trying to change this worldwide. It's amazing, really. And I'm curious, because we talked about the packaging, it changed, there is no plastic, which I noticed also, and I know you have a very pretty logo, and I just want to ask, what does it symbolize?
You mean this wheel?
Yes.
Right. The wheel, we call it wheel of light, and as I mentioned, the water is very important for us. The nature is very important, and also the light. It means sunlight. As I mentioned before, that we are using the local berries and local herbs and flowers and woods. They are all, majority of those are coming above the Arctic Circle.
Yeah.
Well, the wild nature is so pure, untouched. During the summertime, there is light 24/7. What does it give for the berries, for example? It gives maximum concentration of all good stuff you can imagine, including the antioxidants. It's maybe good sample for you that one small cloudberry contains more vitamin C than one big orange.
Wow.
It's picked from the Arctic plants from Lapland, and this sunlight, which is 24/7, this is the importance why those berries are so rich and valuable. That must be on the packaging.
Yeah,
it is
that's
important
the light.
part. It is like wheel of light.
That's amazing, because I've been thinking about it. It looks like the sun, but I just needed to ask. What about new products? You told me about this special product, this project, but is there some new products that you're trying to improve, something that maybe before wasn't the accent, Because skincare is, of course, something that you're focusing on. What about makeup, maybe?
Yeah, Lumene is more well known as a skincare producer, but we are beauty producer, beauty brand, and that contains skincare and contains the makeup part as well. Obviously, we do have our strongest part of the makeup lines is face makeup with our foundations. Just recently launched the new foundation called Stay, and it's a weatherproof. It's not waterproof. It's two different things. It's a weatherproof.
Okay.
It means that windy conditions, wet conditions is too humid, and if you're wearing the foundations, then they start to melt away, and it's not good to make the makeup 3 or 4 times per day. It should be good enough in the morning or in the evening. But yeah, this is the strong part, but also the other makeup categories like lipsticks. So we just recently launched the new lipstick lines. By the way, 100% vegan. It is rare actually in lipstick category, because the bee wax is a widely common part of the lipsticks, and it's not. Bees are. If you're using the bee waxes, it can't be vegan anymore.
Yeah.
But we just recently developed the new ingredients list, and we are using the oat butter, for example, which gives us the opportunity to sell that this is the vegan, and really nice. Vegan is also quite trendy at the moment, and we are hit the nail again. And I hope that we just recently launched it. I can't say that it's super successful, because the market just bringing it out and
Is the foundation, yeah?
No,
or the
lipsticks.
It's
Yeah.
not the glosses, it's new ones.
The new ones.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Yeah, we have started to launch it in Bulgaria as well.
Okay.
Very soon you will see it in Lily, I think. We do have the makeup, one of the retailers, but obviously the e-commerce platforms. This is also the big part of the Lumene business overall.
Yeah.
And developing quite rapidly, and online sites have been developing their concepts and their strategies quite well, and then you can go and see all the shades. There are already applications. put the camera on and choose the lipstick shade, and it will apply to your face, and you can see, okay, this is my color.
I don't need to go and try
it. You don't need
nice.
to go to try, obviously. But we'll see what's happening in the future. It's rapidly developing, very fast movement in e-com.
I'm so excited about this product that you mentioned that I'm just thinking about it, how it's gonna go with it, the new project. But you told us so many interesting stuff. I'm so happy that we had you here and we could talk about LUMENE, and I really hope we see each other soon. And
yeah, of course, but keep your eyes open, because one thing I would like to mention, why LUMENE is a bit different than others. We're constantly bringing something new to the market.
But what about the rebranding? Were you scared when you started? Because that's a huge change. It's not easy to...
Yeah, for me, I was scared, but it was so interesting. I'm really glad to be part of that. We had a great team. We hired international best possible knowledge regarding the packaging, regarding the story, regarding how to highlight the brand, and how to make it more international, more sustainable, etc. It's difficult to explain, but it's not easy for the brand which has been on the market 50 plus years to make the big changes like that. There is no guarantee that you're going to be successful. There is a 50-50. Are you fail or you can be successful? And what we did, basically, I would highlight one example, that if you would have the nice big Lego house standing in your kids' room already a year or 2 or 3, and you see that you have used to see it, and it's a nice, but what we did, we took it piece by piece and polished each piece extra shiny and put it back together, and that's, you see the wow effect, and that's what we're looking for, wow effect. Yeah. If you feel wow effect, then you don't afraid anymore. You are sure that it's gonna be something really nice. And we used also I mean, it's in naturally inside of the Nordic people that they are valuing the lifestyle, which is together with the nature and together with nature harmony. And please take the moment when you're using LUMENE new rebranded products. Take the moment and think about the ingredients what we have inside. If you think about that, then you can feel that you are in the middle of wild nature, full of awful berries and flowers and herbs, and this is what we wanted to achieve, and I'm pretty sure that we did the right thing.
We have achieved it. Also, the scent is so natural, so it's different. You know, it's not like harsh scent. It's very light, and I actually feel like that because I have 3 kids. Sometimes I just really need my alone time in the bathroom, putting the skincare on my face. Great. And it takes you somewhere. It takes you somewhere special, and that's a very nice message to say. When you take care of yourself, you should take care of not only of your skin, but your whole soul and body.
And take the cup of nice berry tea with the skincare routine, and it gives you the cherry on top of the cake.
Perfect. That's a very good advice for all the women and men who are rushing through their everyday lives just to relax a bit.
Yes. I have one product with me, which is just recently launched in here in Bulgaria. This is one new item in our, I would say, pillar line, Nordic Sea, most famous line. And this is night serum.
It doesn't have this, no, right?
No, it's just a pump, And we to be honest, the night serums are getting very fast and very popular at the moment, because nighttime is most important time for the skin care actually. In nighttime, during the nighttime, the skin is rejuvenating, and using the right things. We didn't have serum before, and it was something we missed, but now I think the line is more or less completed.
Is it going to be only the Valo line that's going to have a night serum?
At the moment, we do have the night serum, night elixir actually, in Nordic Ageless line, which is
amazing.
Amazing.
Totally in love with it.
Me too, to be honest. And I'm actually, it's a good chance to tell that those items are not just, those skincare lines not just for the ladies. all the males and me including, I'm using them, and you don't need to go to find the men lines. Just take some creams from your wives and try them, because it is very, very nice products, definitely.
It's very important to change this mindset that men should also use skincare. It's skin.
Yeah, I'm not asking the men to wear the lipsticks.
Yes.
Okay, but the skincare routines are very important. What's the difference between men and women's skins?
Yeah.
Women's skin is getting older very slowly, but men's skin is getting in one point very quickly.
Really?
They need to take care about already before that it's getting not so nice anymore very quickly. I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
just
the skin. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna show this to my boyfriend, because he doesn't believe me, but now he's gonna find out. It's fine to use it.
I'm sure. Try that and
Perfect. That's amazing. I really like this serum. You can see it stays on the skin. I have very dry skin. It literally eats the products. So that's why I like LUMENE so much, because your products, I can feel that they stay on my skin and they really work wonders. They don't disappear somewhere just because they're so hydrating. So this serum is gonna be on my nightstand.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, thank you.
And plus, I do have a gift for you to your night routines or day routines, whenever you want to put it. It contains Nordic beauty secrets.
Thank you so much.
And a little bit about the LUMENE history and about the LUMENE concepts and mindset.
I'm gonna share these. Thank you so much. I fell in love with the Scandinavian beauty when I was living in Denmark, so now I can actually learn more secrets that I didn't know about. Thank you so much for being my guest, and I really hope we see each other soon.
It's a pleasure on my side. Thank you very much.
Thank you.